Breaking news. This news, this very moment, is to whom it may concern. As you are listening to me from wherever direction you are coming from, or you are staying, or your locations, I say to you, good afternoon. The news I'm gathering this very moment says that Tinubu moves to visit Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison. So now it may interest you to know why did Tinubu, in his capacity as the president of Nigeria, move to visit or want to visit Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS, in the Sokoto prison. But Igbo leaders said no. Now, it will give you food for thought. Why is it so? Tinubu, who arranged with Omotosho and Minister of Justice and Attorney General of Nigeria, to sentence Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to death. Why did Tinubu get up today to say he wants to visit Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison? Ladies and gentlemen, and why did the Igbo leaders say no? So, I want to tell you that Tinubu's hatred, Tinubu's hatredness or detestedness of Igbos with his co-Yorubas and Fulanis is now speaking volume all over the world. And the sentence of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to death by Tinubu have saturated every corner and corner in the world, describing it as injustice and lack of judiciary merit. And at the same time, Nigeria is placed as a country of many concerns. Is designated as a country of many concerns. So the whole world have just condemned Tinubu government. The whole world condemned Tinubu's government. It's not only a tyrannic government, but a terrorist government. Tinubu is running a terrorist government. Tinubu is a terrorist. He funds terrorists. In fact, all the evil going on in Nigeria, Tinubu is the one who orchestrated it. Now, question, why did Tinubu, at the end of ordering the life sentence of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, want to see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS custody? In the Sokoto prison. I want to believe that you have conscience. You can dissect the reason, and your mind may tell you something. But in my own mind, I want to say, because of the international condemnation that Tinubu's administration have received all these days, all this while, that Tinubu has come to discover that all the evil he has been doing have leaked, and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case is the one who perforated everywhere for people to see that Tinubu and Buhari are evil. I want to believe so. Tinubu is ashamed of himself. Tinubu is being disgraced internationally. Permit me to say that maybe the move he wants to make is to begin to adjust to his way and try to repair his ground and try to prepare himself and look as if he's innocent or he's doing something good. in order for 2027 general election for him to continue the killings of Nigerians. So visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS custody, what is that one going to do? And what is he going to discuss with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? That he cannot wait and give order as usual, as he used to give, either to sentence him to death or to kill him or whatever. So, but then everybody is entitled to his own opinion. He may want to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to discuss cardinal issues with him. On the other hand, since we are talking of political solution, and the political solution is going to take place between Tinubu and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you don't know. That is the president of Nigeria and the president of Biafra. So going into discussion, which the discussion is going to involve some other personalities. It is not only two of them. Maybe Tinubu want to talk to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for them to resolve the issue amicably so that Nigeria will coexist as usual, and the thieves and the bandits will continue their activities, so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not talk again. He will not do anything and forget about Biafran nation. That is, if you ask me. Tinubu's objectives of going to Sokoto to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the prison may be for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to forget about Biafra nation. Because Tinubu can see that he has been defeated. The federal government of Nigeria have been defeated. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu defeated them. So the only thing left now is for Biafra certificate and Biafra declaration to take place. All right? Nothing else. Because he is a prisoner of conscience, he's a sensationalist, he's a separatist. He is fighting for Biafran freedom, Biafran nation. So there's no any other two words about it. So, but I don't know your own mind. But this is what I can sample out. If it is to fight, Tinubu cannot beat Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He cannot beat him. So I'm not afraid of fight. I'm not afraid of any other thing. So, and if there's anything, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very wise enough to blow it in the air and let the people in the prison and everybody outside there know what is going on inside the prison. Are you getting me now? So, but I believe maybe Tinubu want to go and repair his ways. He's supposed to apologize to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tinubu supposed to apologize to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and compensate him adequately and unconditionally release him. And that's what he should have done since. But he was busy beating about the bush, thinking that his hanky-panky and terrorism activities, embezzlement can help him to scare through by killing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But one thing he didn't understand is that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not there, we have more than 5 million Mazi Nnamdi Kanus. But we don't go by coup plotting. We don't overthrow anybody. We don't destroy the government of Biafra. The government of Biafra is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's been built by him. And he is the government of Biafra himself. So, and I can tell you that 5 million Biafrans are inside the shoe of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Before you will remove 10 people, Biafra is already a nation, a sovereign nation. So there's nothing anybody can do about it. Because only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's issue have lingered for 17 years. Only one man issue, fighting for his freedom. Now think of by the time 5 million people will go one after the other. Nigeria is not even through with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu yet. Nigeria is not free. Nigeria government is supposed to be jailed, supposed to be killed by hanging for kidnapping another man in another man's country with international passport of another man's country. You know what it means. But due to Nigeria is not a place of law and order, so Igbo people too doesn't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released.